Hello.
Wednesday night, and you've got all three of us. Isn't this amazing? So hopefully you've had a wonderful, wonderful week. The next hour or so will be spent with us. And, well, I've got a drink. Robert, have you got a drink?
I do.
Marion, have you got a drink, or is that water again?
No, it's lemonade.
It's lemonade. Never mind. Hopefully you've got a drink, and I will share what I'm drinking tonight. And it's a childhood tipple. So I will be sharing all, and I think it's something that Robert might quite like. But anyway, this is a program. It is, sorry?
Cherry Aid.
No, but you're on the right track. So it isn't just a program about alcohol. We do actually have some wool in it as well. I've got a skein here. I've found something over there. So we will be talking wool yarn, and I'm sure that we'll be spinning the odd yarn or two as well. If this is your first time, Angela. Sorry, I'm Angela. I'm going northern, aren't I? Up north, we certainly in Yorkshire, we miss words, so it doesn't make sense. I haven't even had a sip yet. This is the wonderful Marion. She's wonderful and keeps us in check, and sometimes talks about butter. And this is the wonderful Robert, who has today started his next chapter career-wise, and he's managed to make it.
No, he hasn't.
Tonight. You have. You've started a new job, haven't you? Well, why was there something on Facebook today? I thought I got it wrong.
It's because I changed it on Facebook today. I've been there for 2 weeks.
Well, do you know what? I'm sat there thinking, I think I'm going crazy. But Facebook
that explains your message earlier on.
I'm sat there thinking, oh my God, was he just been in training or something like that? I thought it was already there. So anyway, yeah, Robert's been there 2 weeks now. So I was right. Thankfully, Facebook's wrong. So anyway, without further ado, I'll leave it to Robert to go through all the rules and the guides, because I'll get things wrong again.
Angela's message to me earlier on was, good luck on work today. And I thought, what? That's a bit unusual. Now it explains it. Right. Anyway.
Everybody else said that 2 weeks ago.
I did 2 weeks ago. And then I'm like, oh my God, it's just come up that he's just started a new job. So maybe he's just been in training or something. So anyway, that was me and my moment.
I was wide awake at 4 o'clock this morning and couldn't sleep. So I was doing some Gogglefrogs stuff and editing the videos ready for YouTube. And I'll come back to that later. But I was then looking at Facebook and thinking, oh, I don't work at High Wycombe anymore. I need to say that I work at Milton Keynes. And of course, when you change
I woke up at about 7.
When you change something, it just posts it automatically, doesn't it? So anyway, right. Good evening. Welcome to Gogglefrogs. Or what should be Gogglefrogs. We are sorry we were late. We had technical issues. We had makeup.
You can call it technical issues.
We had a corny Tim Vine joke.
It was a very good.
And none of us had a drop to drink yet.
And I pressed a few buttons.
So welcome to Gogglefrogs. If this is your first time, please do say hello. If you are watching on a laptop or a desktop, you will see the chat box on the right hand side. If you're on a tablet or a mobile phone, you have to swipe left to go into the chat box room and then swipe right to come back to the presenter screen. For the purposes of the replay that goes out about 45 minutes afterwards, and for the purposes of YouTube, so hello replay, hello YouTube.
Hello 100 years time.
We do read out the chat box. This is supposed to be a show about knitting and wool and crochet and crafty things, but we don't just do that. We do other things as well. So we have no agenda for this evening. We will react to whatever you're talking about. We will just come up with completely random stuff. There is only one topic that we don't talk about, and that's politics, because that's boring and causes lots of issues. So we don't talk about that. We do have a Facebook page, so do pop over and we'll show that in about half an hour, 40 minutes time. And we will keep going for as long as the three of us can think about things to talk about. So that may be 9 o'clock. It may be 10 o'clock. It has been known before to be 10:30, although they are special occasions. On the
Can I
subject of
just
special occasions,
say, since when have we ever had an agenda?
that's what I said. We never have an agenda.
No.
Oh, did you? I must
I
have
did.
dozed
I said
off.
we never have an agenda. Anyway, on the subject of Facebook and special occasions, in the
Yeah.
Facebook group, I have asked for a suggestion for our next special occasion that's coming up. So do put your thinking caps on. And we'll talk about that when we get to Facebook. We do have a website as well, Gogglefrogs, Knit and Natter, where you'll see all our lovely goodies, including our handcrafted yarns. And hopefully we might have some new goods coming on very soon.
Ooh.
Somebody's been shopping.
Ooh. And someone else
Wonder
might be
who
going
that
shopping very
was.
soon.
And one of the presenters is a recipient of that newness, but I bet she hasn't got it with her.
No, it's downstairs. Do you want me to go get it?
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. And sorry, Brigitte. Sorry. Our Facebook page is Gogglefrogs Craft and Natter.
Guess
The
who's
website
joined?
is Gogglefrogs Knit and Natter. And we've lost Angela. There we go. That's
Yeah,
not
but
unusual.
we've gained. Ollie.
Ollie. Hello, Ollie.
He came, I heard him come up the stairs, open the door, and he's now looking for you, Robert.
Of
His
course.
taste- What? No, he'll go again soon when he realizes he can't find you.
Oh,
So,
bless him.
How was today at work?
Today has been a good day for lots of different reasons. I seem to be making lots of good first impressions. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I have to say, I'm not missing the commute either way, even though in the morning it's taking me anything between half an hour and 45 minutes. But it is really nice to be in my car by 2 minutes past when I'm supposed to have finished and home 25 minutes later. So that's brilliant.
Bad. I mean, when you start doing variable times and you start traveling when everybody else isn't going to work, then you'll probably find that your commute is even quicker.
So I haven't done a late night yet. I've got my first one of those on Friday. And this will be my second weekend where I shall pay proper attention to what's happening and not stress about the fact that it's my first weekend. So
You'll be fine.
yeah, it'll be good. Right, shall we say some hellos?
Yes.
Okay, so as always, we'll go bottom to top. And we have the lovely Lindy. Hello, Lindy.
Hello, Lindy.
We have the lovely Laura. Hi, Laura. We have Janice. Hi, Janice. We have Jackie C. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
We have Georgie. Hi, Georgie.
Hello, Georgie.
And we have, as always, Gogglefrog number one, Brigitte. Hello, Brigitte.
Hello, Brigitte.
Who has never missed a show ever of Gogglefrogs? Even though I've missed loads, Robert's missed loads, Marion's missed loads, Brigitte's never missed one. Hence the
No,
name.
she doesn't. I really don't.
So, right, let's catch up on some chat. Georgie starts us off with evening, everyone. Brigitte says, evening peeps, episode 311. Lindy says, good evening, everybody. Laura says, good evening, all. Georgie says, Angela, I was the same as you. I got confused because of the post. Sorry. And Jackie.
It's fine. Now we know that Facebook is wrong. We're fine.
Oh, dear. So, how are you two?
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
very good.
I've got good news in that they have referred me for shockwave therapy for my arm. So fingers crossed. I'll be knitting before too much longer.
Yay.
Oh, fab.
You know. But the doctor still wanted me to try ibuprofen before he... So I lied and I said, I tried it, it didn't work.
Yes.
I think after 6 months, I could get away with that.
Honestly, I totally agree. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, just try. a little painkiller. How's that going to cure it? It's just not.
It's going to put a sticking plaster on it.
Exactly.
Let's face it, I've had massage, I've had all sorts on it. What else can I do?
Yeah.
Apart
And don't
from,
worry, your GP's not watching this, so you're fine.
Acupuncture's another thought. But yes, I've been sewing instead, and I had a delivery today.
Oh.
This is craft. I'm a big fan of African prints, and I ordered some. Linda's not with us, is she? I ordered some some fabric, and they come in a mystery bundle. And I said, "Can I have some nice, bright colours, please?"
Oh,
that's
wow!
one.
Very nice.
Oh, they get better.
Wow.
Oh, stunning.
In this, and the way they mix the colours, talk about inspiring. I mean, this one is yellow, black, red, white, and taupe.
I love that one. That's my fave.
Now this, I looked at it and I thought, oh, it's just a sort of crescent design. And somebody went, it's African, Marion, they're bananas. I didn't see bananas. And this is Jackie Taylor's. This is Jackie Taylor's, and she's not having it. I've got to open this piece up.
Oh my word.
Ooh.
Now, yet again, there's yellow, there's blues, there's black, there's a pale purple, then there's a deep magenta, and a very light sort of blue in there as well. Who would dream of putting yellow and purple together? And then I like this one as well. I know what this is called. This is called Cupcakes, and I think it speaks to you, Angela.
Oh wow!
But yet again, it's the colours that they use. I mean, talk about inspirational for the knitters. There's this sort of turquoisey blue, then it's a raspberry, black, and white. Well, who would normally put turquoise blue and raspberry together and then add black into the mix? But you know, the colours are just amazing. I thought they might have gone a bit brighter. And then, of course, there's orange and blue, which is a personal favourite of mine, actually, as a mix. But I wouldn't, for some reason, knit a cardigan or a jumper with it for me. But I like it in a blanket or a shawl. But I do love this fabric. I will be ordering from her again. She's a little independent, just like you. And I love independence. Because I think they need supporting. So yeah, if anybody else is a sewer and wants details of the company, let me know. And if it's all right with you, I'll put the link on.
Of course. It's lovely to be able to see some more unusual designs, because it's lovely, isn't it? To see
nice middle of
those
the road
colours
price as well. Just like Gogglefrogs, it's a nice middle of the road price with good quality. They're not cheap, and some of the sites I was looking at were incredibly expensive, and she doesn't go over the top with P&P either. You know, because we've had this discussion before about postage and packing. And this lot, first class, £2.90.
My
exactly.
God.
Large
That
letter,
is really
first class. It is, isn't it?
Do you have any ideas what you're going to do with it?
Not quite stroke it, but look at it every so often, because I just love the colours.
Yeah,
I
think
really
you should
do.
make the living room or something.
Well, I've got a painting in this room that I bought. Used to be hung in my office at work. We bought in Jamaica, and I'll get it down and show you one day. It's all really vibrant and market scene in Jamaica, in Ocho Rios, and it just makes you feel happy looking at it.
Mm.
You know, plus a rum. We're back to drink. And you know what we haven't done? We're nearly 20 minutes in.
I know.
No music.
That's fine. So I have been editing episode 273 through to episode 308 over the last 3 days.
Wow.
And so I've experienced lots of different music. And including some highlights, including a show where a certain somebody, when she was on her own, played the music twice.
Did I? Oh, yes, I did, because I had a really bad cough.
Yeah. Now,
That's the one,
remind me,
isn't it?
why is it that? Remind me, why is it I have to edit the videos, Angela?
So we don't get done for copyright.
We've lost her. Right. So if somebody doesn't tell me they've played the music twice and I don't know we've played the music twice, what will happen?
We'll get told off. We got a big slap. We'll be sat on the
And that's our
naughty
last
chair.
warning as well.
Oh,
Hey?
so is that third warning?
That will be our third warning, yeah, and it's goodbye YouTube.
Oh my God.
So anyway, it's just a really good job that I do like randomly check every minute or two throughout the video to the end to make sure.
I'm so naughty. I really am. I am so sorry. I thought, I should
No,
really
it's
send you
fine.
an official update rather than
Yeah.
in passing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to play. I was coughing and I had to. Yeah, I will do. Thank
It's
you.
fine. Don't worry. No, it's
Thanks.
fine. So anyway, so I've listened to lots of weird and wonderful music. So I thought it was about time that everybody else listens to some weird and wonderful music. And actually, this was a request. So here we go. Enjoy.
That finished suddenly.
I know that was the disappointment, but you know.
Oh, I love a bit of Chaz and Dave. Does anyone else like Chaz and Dave? My husband loves them. And
They're a nice jolly thing, aren't they?
yeah. So I think he sort of says that it's very appropriate with me and the rabbit, because I never stop talking.
Oh.
Which I don't, so that's absolute truth. I talk in my sleep as well, so it's fine. So,
We're going to have to get your other half to record you, see what you say. If it's anything interesting.
he has.
Go on.
No, and I just say, oh, shut up. It's fine. Everyone
A
does
friend
it.
of mine's father laughed in his sleep, and the doctor wouldn't believe them, so they recorded it. And when the doctor came, they said, you know, he laughs in his sleep. He doesn't snore. He laughs. No, not possible, not possible. So they played it, and we're talking about a good old belly laugh here. We're not talking about a bit of a snigger, but a good old belly laugh.
Oh, brilliant. Oh,
Well, I could only find one Chaz and Dave song, and then I thought, well, actually, I'd want to play a bit of a medley, which is why I then Googled melody.
fabulous.
So the only one that I could find was rabbit, yeah, rabbit, 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 yak, yak, rabbit, rabbit.
Yeah, that's the one that my husband said. I am. Yeah.
I know they've done lots of others though, haven't they?
They've done lots and lots and lots.
Didn't they do one
It's such a
about
shame.
snooker?
Huh?
Didn't they do one about snooker?
I'm sure they did.
With Dennis Taylor, Snooker Loopy Nuts Away, yeah.
Huh?
Snooker, a loopy. It's only because that song I know which order to pocket the balls in if I ever play snooker.
I've never played snooker in my life. I didn't know there was a song to remember.
Really? It was really big in the early 90s, I'm going to say. Maybe late 80s, because I remember it.
What, snooker or Chaz and Dave?
Time.
Right. Here we go.
I've been making a post, so forgive me. Let me
Have
a
you?
look.
Fabulous.
About yarn. Chas
Well, that's good.
and Dave. Right.
Well, I'm just starting a headband from that.
Oh no, that's
That
too
lovely
good.
stuff that I got in Sheringham. So
No.
yeah, I'm just making a.
Is
too
that a
good.
bonnet? No,
No, it's Caron.
that's the one.
It's too good for a headband, Angela.
It's not. It's lovely. I was thinking I'm going to have a headband, and I'm going to have a little scarfette to go with. It's lovely.
What a waste.
I love my headbands. I absolutely love
I know
them.
you do, but that's too nice.
I wear my headbands. And do you know what? Something I thought I'd show you was, here's the headbands that everybody loves because of you just change it halfway through. So they are really, really pretty. And they look so lovely. But when you look at the skein, there's no way I'd have thought from that skein you'd get these beautiful shades and colours.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so weird, isn't it? How that had been sitting on the shelf for I don't know how long. Because I thought, there's so much white in it. I don't know if I like it. And actually created these. So it's just beautiful. You never know how something's going to work.
It can't be.
It is. That's the same one.
It's
That
not.
is it.
Not.
It's not.
It can't be.
It's not, because that's just variegated. And that's
I got 3 of them at the same time.
I'm telling you, that headband is blocks. That's a cake. That's not.
It's not. It's that.
Variegated.
I wasn't there.
Unwind it.
I'm not.
You can wind it, and you will see that it is exactly the same.
Open the hank.
Where's that sort of tawny colour? That sort of.
That it goes for they're about 2 lengths, each one of them. And that's why when you buy a skein, you never know what it's going to be like.
Well, how the hell have they done that?
I don't know. It's made in China.
That's good, because when you unwind ours, they're block dipped, aren't they?
Yeah, but yeah. But honestly, yeah, so that's it. I got 3 of them. So I've done, 3 or 4 of them now. And I've just got half a skein left. And yeah, I'll do a bit further. See what happens. Like, it's just the difference. Sometimes you see something in a shop and you think, oh, I don't like that. But it's beautiful when you start.
I don't get why they have machine dyed that, because that's what they must have done to get it in that, to get those kind of lengths of colour.
Yeah.
And then hanked it. They should have wound it.
It's a way to make you think you're getting a real bargain. Because it was one of the first things I ever bought, because I did not possess a stash. So I had, oh my God. Sorry, I need to do a bid. Sorry.
Right, Snooper Loopy
I've lost it. Never mind.
In May 1986.
No.
Yes.
Wow. I was
yes.
8.
They've been going, their first hit was 1979.
I thought it was earlier.
What's that?
Than that.
It's been going since then.
Chas and Dave.
Yeah.
Did
one of them die a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, beg your pardon. They met in 63.
Wow.
Started writing in 72. But didn't start getting hits, I don't think, until a bit later on, without me reading the lot. Oh, first album was 74. Their first song to reach the chart in early 79 was Wurcher for a Courage Bitter. And it became Gertcha.
Oh, right. Okay.
And with that, they opened for Led Zeppelin at the 1979 Nebworth Festival.
Oh,
Wikipedia is full of useless, well, not useless information, but information that is on occasion useful.
yeah.
Right, sorry, Angela, what was you bidding on?
Some wool, I've lost it. It's all right. So somebody had stuck some narrow on. Anyway, it was 500 grams of Norro. Do you know how much it went for?
Go on.
£10.
And what would you have gone to? £10 and a penny?
Yeah. But never mind. I've got so much. It's fine. I don't need it. And if I want it, I'm just going to buy whatever I want, if you know what I mean.
Well,
but it was
whilst
just
Jazz and Dave were singing, I went downstairs.
It was more interesting. So that's fine.
My delivery.
So anyway, oh, Twinkle, Twinkle, beautiful wall.
I have put a picture of it on Gogglefrogs. That's what I was doing. It's a beautiful dusky rose pink.
Ooh.
And as the name suggests, it's got a tiny little twinkle going through it.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it for a specific project, and that's to knit a 1960s Mary Quant pattern that was published in the Daily Mirror in the 1960s.
Oh,
I didn't know how much it would take, so I've bought a whole pack. But this is beautiful. It's not pink and it's not beige. It's that beautiful bit in between, the dusky rose. The sort of colour that suits everybody, really.
Oh.
So, yes. So that is about third way down the list of things I have to do when I can.
Oh.
What I really like about the twinkle is the contrasting sparkle in it, because it's not silver, it's not white, it's
got a sort of bluish tinge to it. And
yeah,
I don't know whether you can see in this light, it actually goes all the way through the yarn, but it only picks up the light. It doesn't, it's only when the light's on it. Do you get it? If I'm describing it right. If I was to have a candle here, you'd only see a twinkle here. But in a full-blown light, you might get more twinkle. So it's only just where the light is do you get that twinkle effect. And it's a bit like, I suppose, a twinkly Christmas tree. When, as you blink, oh, was that Christmas tree twinkling? And that's it. Rather nice. So, yes.
Oh, talk about twinkle. I'll bring something else in that's twinkling. All right, let me turn this light off. Carry on talking, then I'll bring it in. Won't be a second.
It's not going to be a Christmas tree, is it?
I think I know what it is.
Oh, that's intriguing.
Right, let's catch up on chat. So, Brigitte says, I live a charmed life, don't I? That's because we were talking about her being a woman and never missing an episode.
Oh, gin! Is that pink twinkle in there?
No, it's a light that you put on the bottom.
Well,
so it's a
battery.
It's a light. To be honest, I think I really rate 3M as a company. They're really good for all sticky stuff, but the sticky thing's too big. But yeah, so that's my little bottle of gin. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, there's like a little light that you attach to the bottom, so you can have it twinkling or still, and it's switched off now. Lovely bottle. Gin's okay. Nothing to write home about. So,
however, when you finish the gin, you can always put water in there with a bit of food colouring.
And
That
do
would
you know
look fun.
what? The fact that you have this beautiful little light that flashes, I'll just do it again so you can see. It's great. It is really effective, and it's a beautiful bottle. So we will be keeping this. Wow.
Where did
There
that
you go.
come from?
Morrison's? Went in one day and
Really?
I've seen this gin loads of times. I thought, shall I, shan't I? And got it. And I have to say that perched, you know, in the corner of the room with the light on, it's beautiful. So, yeah, if you want to, when I got it, it was a £5 off, I think. But it's London Dry Gin. It's absolutely fine. It's just not quite as dark as I would like. Sorry, I can't tell whether there lights off now. I thought you might quite like that little.
Well, if you see a bottle about, can you get me one, please? And
Of course I will.
reimburse you.
Yeah, I'll have a
don't
look.
go
But
into
it's
Morrison's.
fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun bottle.
Yeah, it is very much so. It's the sort of thing Elora would like. She can have the empty one filled with coloured water.
It's really,
She's not 18
pretty.
yet.
The bottle's really pretty.
Yeah.
I found something today as well.
What?
Well, I opened this bag out of the back of my car, and I knew there were some things that my mum had bought in Sheringham. However, I totally forgot that I'd bought this in Sheringham.
Oh, yes.
Exactly. And it's like
It's twinkle
so
as well.
Just a square. There's little sparkles, but they've got squares, and then they put an arm on there at the side. But what I absolutely loved was the fact they've done those on the corners, the outside corners, and I bought it thinking then I could just work out the pattern. So I found that today. So different experience every time I go in the back of my car. I thought I'd well, I can't hang it back up now. Can I not? No. But yeah, so that's feels like something new.
And you only bought it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I've totally forgotten. So
are you making one of those headbands now, Angela?
Yeah, because I don't actually know which bag I've put my camel cardigan in. So it was 15 minutes before we were going live. So I thought, you know what, I'll just find it tomorrow. I think I know where it is, but I'll find that tomorrow. And then I can start doing the camel cardigan again. But it's not good doing it on Gogglefrogs because I have to concentrate too much when I'm on the pattern. So I can only do a pearl row, really.
You don't want a frog camel.
Huh?
You certainly don't want a frog camel.
Well, to be honest, I have actually frogged it a couple of times and it's been okay. But I know what you mean. You don't want to do it too often at all. So, yeah. So I just thought I'm going to do an extra wide headband because this is acrylic and not wool like the other one.
Acrylic that means hanked rather than bull cake.
The hank that I had, that was I've got some headbands made out of that. That was well, I don't know what sort of wool it is, but that's real wool. But this is isn't. So this is got a very, very, very short colour change on this one. Incredibly short. It's only about an inch, just over an inch.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. So that. Sorry, let me turn that off. That's eBay telling me that there's something else going. I'm not buying. Oh my God. No, I'm not buying 16 bowls of the stuff. So
have you got it set up so it notifies you when any yarn comes on sale?
Oh my God, it'd be going bing, 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 bing all the time.
That's why I have to switch it off. So I just look at things and go, bing. Yeah.
It is set up for every time there's a ball of yarn on sale.
It's quiet now. Just certain ones that I like, it's fine. But it's like anything. I've got so much sitting around and you think, why do I want it? I haven't been able to feel this stuff. So no, I don't want it. So hey ho. This is really nice though, and this isn't one of ours. We bought it in Sheringham, supporting the local yarn shops there, because it's nice too. And I do like Caron. Really good stitch definition. So we'll see what this is like. And I'm doing it extra wide. My other headbands were 20 stitches, but I've decided I'm going to do this as 32 stitches. Yeah. So I can change the cable.
Am I seeing things?
On Friday.
Knitting needles actually using circulars?
Well spotted, yeah. And the reason for that is I wanted 4.5 mil, and I didn't have a 4.5 mil straights in here. So I had 4s, and then it went up to 6. So well spotted, yes. I am actually on cubics. So and I quite like cubics. I still don't like circulars, if you know what I mean, but it feels very, very strange. I can't knit quickly on these circulars, but they are nice. So if you haven't tried cubics yet, try them. They're very good, especially if you have problems with your hands. So yeah, I've only got the one pair, and they are lovely.
And Robert, are you still crocheting your blanket?
I am.
Is it nearly finished now?
No, I have started ball number 5 though.
Is that the last ball?
No.
How many more?
Well, it depends. I think I will need ball number 6, so I'm quite pleased that I got 6.
Right. So that be your total 6 balls, no more.
Yeah.
Are you going to do a border?
No, I don't think it needs it.
Yeah,
I was just thinking a border of shells or just double crochets round.
I think if it was a plain colour, yes, I would. But because it's variegated, I think it actually looks really nice on its own.
Mm.
So how big is it at the moment?
That's an interesting question. Hang on.
Oh, that's a good size.
Lovely.
That is going to comfortably cover a single bed or a small double. Who's it for? I know you said it was for somebody.
No, this is for me.
Good.
The wall was too expensive to give away.
Yes.
It is gorgeous colours and feels just amazing.
Is that a Gogglefrogs yarn?
No, it's Norro.
Norro.
And that's why I said it's too expensive to give away. Now, obviously, I got it at cost because we got it from America when we got the wool from America. But over here, it sells for £35 to £40 a ball.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I got a ball, didn't I? And that was £35 of something else. So a lot of them are rather expensive. So they're investment pieces.
They definitely are. You got Ito, didn't you?
No, I got Geshe.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was I supposed to get Iko and this is Enko?
Yes, that's it. Because you were going to get what they said in the pattern, and then you changed it.
Yes.
So what made you change from what they recommended to what you actually bought?
What it was made of.
Ah, right. Yeah. And what's that one made of?
This has got polyamide in it, which makes it soft and silky.
Yeah.
While still having a good portion of wool in it as well.
Yeah.
Whereas the Enka, no, that is Enka. The Ito was 95% wool.
Yeah.
And quite scratchy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And actually, the colours are gorgeous on that one that you chose.
Yeah. I might actually be able to show you what it should have been like. Hang on a sec.
Well, Brigitta's suggesting a crab stitch as an edging. Looks nice with a variegated blanket.
I've never even heard.
But I
of
do
crab
remember
stitch.
being in Boston with a friend, and I went into a yarn shop, and she was waiting outside, and I was just about to purchase a ball of yarn, and this is when I was retiring, so it's got to be 12 years ago, and it was a silk yarn, and it was something like $75 a ball, and she came in and she said, "I think we ought to go, Marion," before I could buy it, which 12 years ago was a lot of money. She stopped me spending, and that was for 50 grams.
Oh,
It was it felt gorgeous.
This is what it was supposed to be.
Oh, that's nice.
And I wanted those colours. But then I saw this and preferred this.
Those colours are gorgeous, though. I love that blue in there, that sort of peacock blue.
Yeah. Very similar to what you showed earlier, Marion, in some of the
some of the African
material.
Prints, yes.
But that's gorgeous.
Well, it's 10 to 9. Do you want to do Facebook?
Well, I was thinking we should catch up on chat because I did start, and then you.
Oh yeah,
went
go on
the
then. You
tangent,
cancel.
So that's fine. So Lindy said, "Guess who's got to frog now? Can't believe I've gone wrong on something I've been working on since Sheringham." That's the trouble. You get the tiniest of distractions, and you lose your concentration, and it goes. Going back to the fabric, Georgie says they are lovely, Mariam. What are you going to make with them? We covered that off. Brigitte said, "Why do I know all the songs?" And then Janice said, "Me too. I was singing along. Luckily, my microphone wasn't on." I know all the songs as well, though, Brigitte. So if you're trying to imply it's because of your age, that is not true. I got quite scared earlier on when I was talking about how long I've been with the partnership already, and then realised that I joined the partnership when I was 40, like literally the week after my 40th birthday. So that then I realised that how old I'm going to be this year, and I was like, no, all fours this year. Lindy says, "Brilliant medley, thanks, really cheerful." Lindy said, "Was that the snooker song with people like Steve Davis?" It definitely had Dennis Taylor. I don't know if Steve Davis.
They were in the video when they did a video, but I don't think they sang on it.
Okay. Georgie says, "Oh, Angela, I love the gorgeous garment you brought in Sheringham."
Oh, thank you.
And then she says, "I struggle with circular needles. I prefer straight needles. I just need to practice with circulars." So I struggled with circular needles because I really couldn't get them. And it was only when I did my first Sheringham workshop, which was Wendy's Twisted Cow. Do either of you remember that?
Yes,
yes.
And it was that work. I lost the plot, didn't I, Angela, over that workshop?
You twisted it twice.
Seriously lost the plot.
It was, if you can imagine, one person trying to help 30 odd people at the same time in this workshop. It was just mad that one person.
I don't know how she did it, but
no, and everybody. It was nobody had ever. What did we call it? There's something.
The Mobius cowl.
Mobius cowl, and they just really come out. So everybody and that first row was horrific, absolutely horrific. It was so tight. So I do remember. It was Meltdown City as everyone was struggling with it.
I've still got the pattern if anybody wants it.
I think I've still got the pattern somewhere, actually.
Oops.
So, I think you just need to bite the bullet, Georgie, and decide what you want to do. And something like the Mobius cow is really easy because you're still knitting in a circle and it is just knits. But because the twist is in there, that's what makes the stocking stitch. Because you don't realise the twist is in there until you've finished and you cast off. And it's a really good practice for getting used to circular needles.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do circular stuff on circular needles either. You can just have them, as I do now, to do straight knitting on, because that rather than it hurting your arms and your wrists, it's the cable is taking the weight, which is really good.
It's good for your posture. It's better for your posture.
Yes. Georgie says she did do Wendy's Twisted Cow at Nutmeg. It's somewhere unfinished in her stash. There you go. So you should really buy it. You find it, buy it. Oh God, that gin was really strong.
Do you know what? I actually frogged mine and gifted the wool that I'd started it with, and I think I even stuck the circular needles in there as well to somebody. So yeah, because they said to me, "Oh, you gave me something," and they're like the needles. It's just like, yeah, I have them as well. I really don't want them back. So yeah. So I never finished it. Did you actually finish your cowl then, Robert?
I did.
You? Oh my word!
I did,
Yeah,
and I even remember which wool it was in. It was in King Cole. I want to say Wondersoft, but I don't think Wondersoft is King Cole. But it's a Splash. That was it. King Cole Splash. And I still have a ball in my stash, actually.
Oh wow!
And 2 balls of a different colour of it are over in my
other stash.
No. This is what happens when you don't.
5% gin.
This is what happens when you don't use a measure, and you just go freehand, and you think that's not a lot.
That's fab.
It depends on the size of the glass as well, the shape of the glass.
Actually, that's probably about how much gin I put in it before I put lemonade in.
Did you put ice in first?
Yeah.
Well, the ice distorts the amount you put in. So
exactly.
So you
exactly. It's over on my
compensate for that.
Violin.
Table.
I am the music man. I come from
no.
And I can play.
No. What's it bloody called?
Describe it.
What you weave on?
Oh, your loom.
That's it, loom. Thank you. It's in my loom, ready to go, but it's been there for about 5 years as well.
Well, we got there in the end, didn't we? Can I just
I'm
say?
Really tired as well.
Huh?
I am really tired as well.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine because obviously you foxed us all and told us all that you started a new job today, and you gave us all a little bit of a jiggle around, didn't you? It's just like, oh my god, something happened. So anyway,
and I completely read tonight wrong. Can I just say, completely read tonight wrong because I actually had 2 pieces of music lined up. I had a bonus track lined up as well because I thought the second I stopped the Chaz and Dave, you were going to talk about something, and you didn't.
what did I don't know, the laughing policeman? What?
No. I actually labelled this as Angela bonus intro. So every time we talk about Chaz and Dave, you talk about the Only Fools and Horses trip. and I thought you would mention it straight off the bat.
And I didn't. I can't believe it. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely love that one. It's just, you know what? I don't think I've ever seen that video.
Have you not?
No, I've never seen that video. I heard it so much. But yeah, brilliant. So I hope you enjoyed that because I certainly did.
Loads of scary flashbacks in that for me.
Now, don't forget, when you come to editing, there's 2 pieces of
tracks. Loads of scary flashbacks in that for me because that's where I was born.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my granddad, I take great pride in telling everybody this. So I'm sorry if I've said it before, but my granddad in the 60s was the co-owner of the Scenic Railway.
Amazing. Absolutely
it's
amazing.
still standing because it's a listed building.
Oh, really? We'll have
And
to
your
go one
family's
day and
not
look.
involved.
Sorry?
Nobody in your family's involved with it
No,
anymore.
not anymore. No, he's sold it off, I think, before my mum was born or just after my mum was born. But yeah, it's still a listed building. So when Dreamland closed, which was actually, it was Ben Bond Brothers when he had it or owned the scenic railway within it. When Dreamland closed and they wanted to build on it, they weren't allowed because of the scenic railway. So they've had to reinvigorate the whole of the seafront and the town to be able to keep the land in use.
Wow.
So, and even after it got burnt down, they still said no, it's still standing, so it's still a listed building.
Oh wow, that is so good.
Yeah,
It's so good.
Incredible.
Good
anyway,
one,
sorry, Marianne. Before I did that, and before I got carried away in my tipsy state, we were talking about Facebook, weren't we?
Yeah.
Sorry, can I just say as well, what am I drinking tonight?
Oh yeah.
Yes. I said cherryade, Vimto.
No, alcoholic.
Corona. It's alcoholic.
Snake white and black.
No, cherries. Think
Gin.
cherries. Think Northern. Think 70s.
Cherry B.
Yes! Cherry B and lemonade. A blast from the past. I actually found some bottles at my mum and dad's. So I thought, oh, we'll have them at Christmas. So, yeah. And I've still got that one left. So I thought I'd have it tonight. But do you know what? Cherry bean lemonade, it has to be one of the nicest alcoholic drinks. The problem is, though, you cannot taste any alcohol in it whatsoever. So it's really scary stuff. But yeah, brilliant. And Morrison's tend to sell it.
You can still
True
buy
Northerners. Huh?
Can you buy it locally?
I think they tend to bring it out when the Baby Sham hits the shelves for Christmas. So I'll have a look around. But it's a nice drink, really nice, refreshing drink. Like Vimto.
Well,
Have
Lindy
you tried
said,
it, Robert? Robert,
an answer.
What?
Have you tried
have
it?
you tried it?
No.
Right. Okay. Next time I see some, I'm buying you some cherry bees.
That's what you said the last time we spoke about cherry bees.
Yeah, but they're out of date.
And the time before that.
Right. Okay. I'll get some.
Okay.
Lindy said that was a fabulous video. She'd never been it before, but had heard the song. She's never been to Margate, and it's great family history.
Oh,
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to show you that as well.
Ooh.
So a bit different. I think it'd be nice on a headband. If it looks too much like what you call it, army outfit, I might do something else with it.
Camouflage.
But camouflage. Thank you very much. But actually, it doesn't look too much like camouflage because of the raspberry colour in it. So I think it'll be okay.
I keep thinking Christmas cracker.
Do you? Yeah. I think it'll be okay against my hair. It'll be fine. We'll keep on going.
Anyway, are we going to do Facebook? Actually, should we just say before, because I know it's gone 9 o'clock, we are going to do Facebook, but before people start disappearing because it's 9 o'clock, who's around on Saturday? Because I'm not.
I'm working, I'm afraid.
Right, okay. So no Gogglefrogs on Saturday?
No, but what I will do is we'll put one on Monday, because I'm around on Monday.
Are you sure?
Yep, we'll do one on Monday. Well, I'll do one on Monday. Yeah.
I can join you on Monday.
Fabulous. So we will have an impromptu 10 o'clock Monday rather than Saturday.
Okay. Right. Fine. Yeah, need to think about how we're doing that one.
I'll just stick it in now so I don't forget.
You can't. I've blocked out the dates, I think. So it won't let you.
Unblock them.
Yeah, that's not easy. I'll do it, Angela. I'll do it. I promise.
Right, okay.
I'll cancel Saturday at the same time. Right. Let me just do a quick refresh before we go into Gogglefrogs. There we go. Right. Why is my laptop being so slow? Right. From Marion, latest Gogglefrogs purchase. Rather gorgeous dusky pink yarn with a bit of twinkle. It will be used to knit an original Mary Quaint design and pattern. The pattern was free in the Daily Mirror in the 60s. So let's open that up so you can have a bit of a look. And as you can see, as she said, when the light catches it, and you can't see the sparkle unless the light catches it. So I hope you enjoy using that.
That's what I love about that one. It's not in your face sparkle. It's really subtle. No, it's lovely.
It is, yeah. And I think Brigitta's got the blue colour that we did.
Oh yes, like the baby blue.
Yes, that one. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Tracy's asking for help there. I'm not going to put it out because I am going to have to delete that post. Marion, might not be knitting, but I have been sewing 4 toilet bags and 4 podlets.
Oh.
I really like that.
That's a lousy picture.
Wow.
They're lovely.
Lovely.
Wow. And my makeup bags.
They're podlets.
Yes. Yeah.
These are. They're made in one piece. There's only 2 seams at either side. They're totally reversible, and you can put in them what you like. They stand upright, and they turn inside out. They're ever so clever. You can put anything you like in them: pens, pencils, makeup, crochet books, anything. They're soft. You could even make them big enough to be a cat bed if you wanted.
Oh,
so there we go. Turned inside out.
So Brigitta's next with a post. She says the Katia Fair cotton triangular shawl is 2 meters along the top and 1.5 along the sides. It drapes really softly, therefore I did not make an edging. I would like an honest opinion, please. Would it be better without the top narrow stripe?
No, I like that.
I like that.
I like it as well.
Yeah.
I love the grading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go. There's your answer.
Yeah, we love it.
Oh, Sue, happy birthday, Sue. So
happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sue.
We'll do birthday music in a moment. Marion has posted this free shawl pattern. I love the colours in it.
That's lovely.
I'm assuming that's not a variegated or a cake, though. That's going to be changing yarn, isn't it?
I would think so.
No?
Yeah, lovely.
Then we've got, again from Marion, free heart pattern. And she suggests Valentine's gifts. And then we have that thing that Brigitta can't do.
And me. But this is nice and gorgeous.
For a lovely dog.
It's beautiful.
Yes. And then Angela, Gogglefrog is something to make you smile. Gogglefrogs dream about beautiful yarn. How lovely.
That frog looks like he's made of enamel and gold. He's rather beautiful.
So I don't know where I saw the picture today, but I thought, I've got an app where I can put some words on it. It's fine. So
and then sad news yesterday, Deramores has closed. I think we mentioned before that they weren't taking orders, but now we know that they've definitely closed. What they have done though is sold all their yarn to Lovecraft, who apparently are fulfilling orders. But I did put on there that if anybody needs help, then do shout, because it's even if it's stuff that we don't sell, I will do my best to try and find it for you to help you. Linda says, tonight I've been ordering fabrics for 2 baby quilts. Nothing new in that, but in 20 years of making and designing quilts, I have never made a Baby Yoda themed quilt, but I have now.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
I would as well.
Yeah, be fab.
Okay, so here's the big question. In 6 weeks' time, we will be 2. Angela and I are getting together next week, so we will decide when exactly we're going to celebrate our 2nd birthday. And then I'm asking for suggestions on what we should do to celebrate and how you can be involved. And there's lots of answers on there. Intrigued by your one though, Marion.
What, cake?
Yes. So what are you suggesting? That everybody makes their own birthday cake and posts the pictures and eats it on the night? Or
Yeah, why not?
Yeah? I was going to say, you can't really send cake in the post.
Get one of those muffins and put 2 candles on it.
Oh, that's actually that. Angela, let's expand on that next week when we see each other on Wednesday.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'll make a gin cake.
Okay. So yes, lots of suggestions in there. What to do? Tracy about Deramores. Georgie, crochet with flowers and plants. I think this is
that's amazing.
Yep.
I love the toadstools.
Yeah, I know. I want them.
Knowing Georgie, she's probably got it. Marion,
it doesn't come out till October.
Does it not?
No,
okay.
So it's new.
I bet
they're
George put it on
taking
pre-order.
orders now, but I just thought, oh, it does look fab. But I don't crochet, you know me. I have limited crochet, but I might be tempted to do those little toadstools.
Marion shared this lovely dress pattern, which looks like it should be relatively easy, says the person who can't make anything other than a scarf, to upsize into bigger sizes. But that's gorgeous. I love the leaf design around the...
I think I was going to do it for either Amaya or Elena. They do it with sleeves as well. But it is a free pattern. You can download it quite happily. I don't know what sizes it goes up to.
It is beautiful.
So then I posted these kind of silly jokes. What's blue and smells like red paint? Blue paint. Want to know what makes me smile? Face muscles. What did the farmer say when he couldn't find his tractor? Where's my tractor? Guess who I saw today? Everybody I looked at. What leaves a bigger memory than a passionate kiss? A stab wound. Don't really get that one. Why can't the T-Rex clap? Because he's dead. What did Batman say to Robin before they got in the car? Robin, get in the car. Yeah. So that kind of reminds me, ladies, of my silly sense of humour before we started the show.
Good day.
It must have just been stuck in my brain. So lovely Angela, gorgeous Angela, was putting on her lippy as usual, and she says, "That's my lipstick done." And what did you say, Marion?
What's lipstick?
And I said, it's what happens when you kiss an ice sculpture.
And I
cracked up, and Angela's going, because she couldn't hear a word.
She was on mute.
No, you were on mute to me. I couldn't hear you.
But you reading out those silly jokes made me remember. Last time I was in Brighton, got on the bus, showed my bus pass, and the bus driver said, "That's not you, that's a man's bus pass." So I pulled it out and it says, "There's my name. This is my banker's card. It is my..."
Oh my I thought you were going to say that you got Richards out. That is so blooming rude.
That is
Yeah.
You
rude.
don't look like. Well, you look like you.
Well, I had my hair down as well, so.
First post from Joe. First bib knitted for nephew due in May. Not perfect, but I'm getting better.
It's fab.
It's
Absolutely
fabulous.
fab.
Yeah. It's only going to last him 3 months anyway before he grows out of it. Safi says, I feel like these socks have been hanging around half done for ages. Watermelon socks in yarn, hand dyed by Shadow of Felt Fusion. They're lovely.
They are watermelon. They're
They
really
are.
quite bizarre.
It
Yeah.
does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I looked and I thought this is really weird for hand dyed because normally hand dyed doesn't look as it's supposed to. If you know what I mean, it's perfect watermelon. Really good.
I can't remember if I showed this on Saturday, but we have another free pattern from Marion, striped bias shawl.
Yes, I think so, because you said you wanted to do that.
I think we're caught up. There we go. Brigitte says yes, she has the blue twinkle. She says thank you for a lovely evening. Made trying out a pattern for a narrow scarf in black silk ribbon easier. Oh, glad we could help.
Excellent.
And then she says she loves my joke. Tim Vine is a guest on Countdown this week. Oh,
yes, we watched him. He is a very clever young man.
Yeah.
Very clever.
I keep Gary and I, every time we go to the Fringe and he's there, we keep trying to get in to see him, but the tickets just sell so fast.
I'm not surprised.
Really quick.
Who's that?
Tim Vine.
Right.
He's full of the witty one-liners, like the what's blue and smells like red paint, blue paint. That's the kind of thing that he would do. That's his sense of humor.
He's 54.
Is he really?
He's 54, yes.
Oh wow.
Look, Tim Vine. Oh, yes, I have seen him.
Yeah. He hasn't been on.
Hasn't been around for years, has he?
No,
what
he hasn't been around
was he in? He was in was he not the brother-in-law on that program with Lee Mack in it?
He is, yes.
Thank you.
Oh, right.
Oh my God.
According to Wikipedia, he and Lee Mack are friends in any case, and they go and watch darts together. And he's the brother of Jeremy Vine.
Look, like, I do not watch much mainstream TV at all. I am so proud of myself that I knew one TV program. Didn't know the name. Not Going Out. That's it.
Yeah.
Wow. So, yeah. Do you know what? I actually quite like this. This will happen. This will be one.
And I've just read somewhere else on Facebook. Apparently, they're closing the garden centre.
Which one?
Our one.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Not that I've got in there very
closed
often.
And new people took it over.
Yeah, well, they've somebody's bought the land, so they're knocking it down and building. There's various rumours around what they're building on it.
More houses.
We all know it's going to be housing.
Well, lots of people saying it's a care home and a power substation or something.
Oh,
yeah, that's a shame.
Well, we'll see. So I must go in there because they do have the most lovely. That they are plastic plant pots. However, they are made out of recycled things, and they are fully recyclable. They're blooming expensive, but they're lovely. So I must go. It's the only place that I've seen them, so I'm going to go and get some more.
How long ago did you get them in there?
Just before Christmas.
All right.
Yeah. So they're actually really nice, and rather it's like it's almost like a wicker effect. You can imagine like a ball, but then they've got a normal size plant pot that just fits inside. So they're really nice. So you can sort of pull the plant out if you want to and leave the main thing there. But yeah, so I'll go and see.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that's a shame because their cafe is actually really nice as well.
Yeah, it is.
We've been for like cup of tea. My mum always loves like the lasagna there and stuff. And whenever I go, they're really accommodating and give me gluten-free stuff. So that's a real shame. Real shame.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, and talk about countdown. Did anyone see where all the chefs compete to make a dish at a banquet?
Great British Menu.
That's it, Great British Menu. Last night, if you haven't already seen it, there was somebody, and it's celebrating 100 years of the BBC.
Yes.
And somebody said it was all, can I have a pea, Bob? Blockbusters. And the dish was actually on a Blockbusters, the letterboard. And it flashed up. And then the dish was on top of that. It was so well thought out. I really hope that dish gets into the final because of that one-liner.
What did it taste like? What was it?
Oh, I can't remember what the dish was like. I was just so fascinated by the flashing like pea. But everything in it, there was
pea is something I would like to see.
Pork, peas, everything in the dish was peas. So it was very well thought out. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Brigitta's saying, what are we going to do for getting our box of soil and pots at affordable prices if that garden centre closes? Yeah, it is a nice one. Very, very nice one. Such a shame.
Yeah. Well, there's always selections. They're very obliging as well, and they do deliver.
They are actually, aren't they?
Yeah.
I had their delivery charges are very, very reasonable. What was it, £2, I think, and I had, regardless of how much you spend in there.
That is crazily amazing, isn't it? Oh my God, £2. That is incredible.
It was, I'm sure it was. I had soil, some plants, some pots, and I've forgotten the name of the man in there, Phil. And I said, I need some holes drilled in the bottom because he knows about Richard. So he drilled the holes in the bottom for drainage for me as well.
Wow.
Oh, that is so nice to hear. A local shop. So selections, yay, in the buzz. Really, really lovely. And half of it's a pet shop with the gardening stuff.
Businesses, totally separate.
Are they?
Totally separate. I think at one time it used to be all one, and from what I understand, it was two brothers, and two parts of the family, and they've separated.
Oh, right, okay. So yeah, we'll just talk about that one then, because we don't know about the other side.
Yeah, the pet shop side and the garden side. Yeah.
And it's always lovely when you walk in there and the parrot's out.
The parrot's gone, Lulu.
Oh no.
She died.
Oh no, poor Lulu.
Last year or the year before. She was really poorly, and Phil rushed her to the vet.
Oh.
Now, was she egg bound? He did tell me, but she was very poorly and they couldn't save her. It ended up he had to make the decision to have her put down, and he can't or won't replace her. It's still too raw.
I wondered why she wasn't there.
Because even if she got out, and she did get out, she still came home. Yeah. Zorro
Oh,
hated her.
bless.
Zorro hated her.
But a lovely shop, an absolutely fab shop.
Mm.
It's like no other shop you will ever come across in your life. It's totally unique, isn't it?
Now we could take Isaac in there and Ollie in there, and while they sniff the dog treats, neither of them would take them, but Zorro would go in there, and it was, how many can I pick up without being spotted? So you really had to keep your eye on Zorro. And that is the dog that we took into All Saints when they had the Christmas tree festival. And they had, one of the Christmas trees had those chocolate hanging decorations. And they were at child height, i.e. dog height. So he was snaffling them as we went round. I caught him with 2, but I don't know how many more he'd had.
Oh, bless. Oh.
Only knew when, yeah. But, well, they shouldn't be that tight. It's
Right, ladies.
It's
9:25. So just to recap, so I have cancelled Saturday session. So apologies that we're not going to be able to make it, but it does happen occasionally. I think it's like 1 in 8 or 1 in 10 Saturdays where we're both at work now.
Yeah.
And I have managed to successfully put on Monday's episode instead. So you'll get 3 next week. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
Hopefully on Wednesday, we will be able to talk you through all the delights that we have planned between now and halfway through the year. Yeah. June, July. And maybe we'll work out when we can do an impromptu show everybody what's new.
Yeah.
Well.
And when are we meeting up, Robert?
I've been given access to online ordering now by 2 of our suppliers.
Can I just say, I just put my head in my hands because I just see these emails saying fabulous news, like you now have access to, and it's just like another one and another one and another one. So I know Robert's been busy having conversations. So yeah, I don't even bother to look at the invoices or anything.
We were at a knitting group and something got mentioned. And he went, "Ooh," and out came the laptop. And, ooh, and there's this, and there's this. Ooh, and before
I got it, Mariam.
Pardon?
That wall that Leslie had.
Yeah.
I got it.
You didn't.
I did, yes. So don't say any more about it, but I got it. No. That's where it all started.
Yeah.
and then
I mentioned something, and that arrived. And didn't it come quickly?
It did, yeah.
It's like the fabric I ordered. I ordered it on Sunday, and today's Wednesday, and it arrived this morning.
That's brilliant. So when are we meeting up, Robert?
Well, I want to say hopefully Wednesday.
Oh, that's fine. I can do Wednesday.
That's the date that I had.
That's fine. I just sort of forget, if you know what I mean. So that's fine. Tuesday I'm doing travels then. Wednesday I'm with you, and Monday I'm doing goggles.
Okay.
Fab.
Right. So I will wrap up and say good night, everybody. Have a lovely few days. Keep posting in the group. And Angela and Marion will see you on Monday. And then 1, 2, or 3 of us is back on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye-bye.